Hello and welcome to episode 26 of our Orlghelovar campaign. In the last episode, we started to make our way into the deep woods, and in the process of that, had to fight Astaire, who was guaranteeing the independence of Barumond, but they were no match for us. We stack wiped them multiple times. They are back up to 210,000 troops. We had them down to like 60,000, I think, before we just kind of pieced them out for this one province right here in Dreadmire, which just makes nicer borders for us, which is why I took it, because today we're going to be going to war with Corvaria to try and grab all of their stuff in the deep woods, or at least all of it that I can take in one war. Unfortunately, oh, never mind. No. We have a connection here. I'm silly. Yeah, we'll take all the land in the deep woods. We need to go to war with Silent Blade again, and we need to get to war with Kumarkand, and we're going to have to lose our alliance with Gore Azenbrog. It is what it is. Now, I was looking around right before we started just to see what's going on, and it seems that Buvari is currently at war with both Segdir and Abdel Kanzad and the Lakefed, which I have to admit I was not expecting the Lakefed part, but they are guaranteed by both Segdir and the Lakefed, so that makes sense. And Segdir has 641,000 troops. And you know what the scariest part is? They only have 54 mercenaries. They could get a lot more troops if they needed to. But I'm fairly confident that Buvari's still going to win. Now, this does put us in an interesting position because this is our ally, and they're going to get heavily weakened by this. So if anybody's thinking about going to war with us, they would do it now. I don't think there is anyone. The only people that are really angry at me are Astaire and like Busalar that are close and a threat. Eliza's not a threat anymore. But I really don't think we're going to have to go to war with them. Now, there were a couple things I asked about in the comments and a couple of clarifications that people made. Number one, someone pointed out that if we do go to war with Segdir in the command, all we have to do is take a little bit of war score, and then we can take some provinces in here, and that will break the hegemony of the command, and then we can claim it for ourselves. So that could be an interesting thing that we end up doing, because I would like to get the hegemony. That was like the main thing. People point out that I might be able to release Verkle Skomdir and kind of feed them land. Number one, they do have cores, so you were correct. I didn't know if they had cores or not, but they do. But I don't really want to lose all the land in here, and their mission tree for the deep woods, it's not worth me losing all of the land in the Serpent's Reach that I will probably have to give them. So not in this campaign, but that could be a really good idea if you were playing in like Bulwar or something, and then you release Verkle Skomdir as a vassal, and they can deal with all of this. All right, so we are in the middle of a war right now, too, with the Magisterium. We tried to jump and grab this island in Nathalair, but we weren't able to do it in time before Busalar took it. So now we're just kind of waiting to convince these guys to peace out, and they will now. We'll just take some money and just get out. That's literally it. I don't actually want to fight them. There is nothing for me to gain, and I don't want this province. So I don't really care all that much. All right, I do need to get a new advisor here. We will go for... Actually, I don't like any of these choices. We will fire them all. And then powerful official cotton scandal. Whatever. Let's see here. Trade efficiency sounds good. So we have a lot of money right now. Like a lot. So I'd like to spend it. So let's make sure that we have universities built everywhere. That is a kind of important thing for us to have. And then make sure that we have workshops built everywhere. Make sure we have manufactories built in as many spots as possible, then have soldier households built on the rest of them. We can build up some more training fields for some more manpower, and we can build up some more conscription centers a lot of places to increase our land force limit, because I would like to increase the size of our army quite a bit. All right, you can go ahead and get that unsieged. I have Black Flag troops. Yep, those are the ones we just pieced out with. So we'll walk you on over here, and we will instantly get to war with Corvaria here. There is no reason to wait. We will do Imperialism. Order of St. Aldrezia will not join them. We'll go ahead and confirm and move in. All right, so you can just go straight for their capital, to be honest with you. Yep, choose the middle one. Wondrous indeed. Then we can just get all of this in here occupied. Now, I'm not sure who else their ally was. I think it was Wex. Yeah, it was Wex. And Ulblichschild, which we're also going to annex in this war. So let's send some troops down there. You guys can kind of spread out and go and get all this occupied. Should be nice, quick, and easy. As for down here, we can go ahead and get a couple of claims because you are next up. And now another thing that people pointed out that I definitely should have had is artificers. So I need to put in the one that gives us 2.5% admin efficiency. Now we can take more land. We're not going to do that right now because what I need to do is sell titles and revoke supremacy over the council because that will allow us to complete another mission, or at least it should. Oh, right, and I need 10 infantry in all provinces. What's your national loyalty here? 60.2. Okay. Well, let's just split these up and make sure that they are all on holds, because that is very important for us to have. We'll send you... I guess actually you're fine. Then we can send a little bit more than half over here, combine you guys together. And that's why I wasn't going like full crazy for the wars immediately, is I do need to make sure that all of these holds have infantry. And it doesn't seem like we're going to have enough for the one up here. So we'll just go ahead and build an additional 10 unit or 20 units. Why not? There we go. And that should take care of things. Learning of an elder. Go ahead and get more admin points. That is perfectly fine with me. Get everybody over here. And voila, that should complete the mission. Or not, because Abdel Tunger. Right, and I also forgot about Verkal Skomdir. We'll split you up, send half there, and then these 11k... Sorry, these... You know what? All of these troops actually can move down to Abdel Tunger, and that should take care of that. Alright, then we'll just continue this war here, because it's not a big deal. There we go. Perfect. Take care of that. Get them all occupied, and that should make them more than welcome, or more than happy to peace out. But for right now, let's investigate society. So the Artificers have long been allowed to go unchecked because of their integral role they play in Orlghelovar. We now know this was a mistake. Not only are they too driven by greed, even by dwarven standards, they also think they are above the state. Their exploitation of their fellow scientists is hindering our own progress. It is time we increase the military presence in our holds and put these troublemakers back in their place. We will station 10 regiments in every hold we own. They will not return. Oh. So I'm just about to delete a whole bunch of troops. Okay, whatever. In the event, investigate the Artificers happens. The rebellion plotted by our Artificers has shaken our advisors to the core and forced the Enlightened 10 to reevaluate their laissez-faire positions on Artificer regulations. Today, every state Artificer member around Orlghelovar, regardless of their participation in the planned revolt, awoke to find their attendance mandatory in a meeting with the local officials, with soldiers stationed as peacekeepers in each of our holds to ensure the proceedings go smoothly. In these meetings, the new code of law and standards devised by the council was put to them, with each member given the choice of complying in perpetuity or being stripped of their position and barred from practicing artificery in Orlghelovar again. As expected, despite the tension and distrust, very few members have chosen to leave their positions. Under the new laws, all Artificers must submit detailed proposals and receive approval directly from the Council for all research conducted. Additionally, the possession and distribution of artificery tools and inventions has been limited severely, and possession of them without a license or valid research grant entails a hefty fine. Lastly, the Enlightened 10 have installed their own loyal representatives as the head of each major Artificer branch and provided state-accredited accountants to ensure all funding and income will be tracked. No longer will dwarven greed hinder critical research. With these steps, Artificers throughout Orlghelovar have been thoroughly restricted and reduced to mere tools of the state to be used for the betterment of our nation, rather than greedy middlemen extorting their fellows. Finally, our scientists can begin researching anew. So we get plus 10% tech cost until 1692. Alright, well, we just lost a bunch of troops, so let's bring them all back together down here. Since it's mostly cannons now, we'll have to build out some more guys. Did I ever get down to here to do this? No, I did not. I did not, because I sent them to do other things. So let's get them there. Seize down Oblig's Child so we can take that province. Because I do kind of want that province. Right, it shouldn't take us long to get through this. I mean, they've got a level 6 fort. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Right, yeah, we're going to have to build a bunch of infantry here. Just the way it is. So if I detach special units, 6 of them, I did put some Artificer infantry to death. I did sacrifice a couple of those. That probably wasn't the best idea, but that's okay. There we go. We'll build a couple more. The command no longer considers me a rival. Well, that's great, but that's not going to save you from me. Because when I decide to go to war with you, I will be rolling you. That's just the way it's going to be. Right, all of you can group up together. And we have a rush of merchants. Definitely going to go for trade efficiency. Another general bites the dust. And let's go ahead and build there. Build that there. Send you over to Abdelatum, where we will build another stack. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of attrition here for now, but it's not the end of the world. Offense or defense? We'll go for siege build here. There we go. And there's that siege. So, I would like this, 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 and these. I believe that's all I need from you. Yep. And then go away. Thank you very, very much. Go ahead and core all of that up. And then, honestly, I was going to give the nobility that thing back. Supremacy over the council. Since we don't need absolutism, then I have no reason not to. Unless I have another mission. Invention of a decade. Do not have the modifier testing the microscope. So I think we have to wait for that. Oh, until 1692? Oh, it's not that long. Okay. I'm being dramatic. I'm being dramatic. We'll leave it out for now, just in case. I was like, 1692, that's forever. It's like, no, it's like 2 years away. More than that. 3 years away. All right. You move up to here. You can move down to here. You go ahead and build another full stack. All right, so we're back up to 36k again. Not a huge fan of that. Would like to get all these built. Stock exchange built up in a couple of places. Manufactories built in some places. Cathedrals. These are mostly just going to be upgrades for cathedrals. There are some new places, but that's all right. Get all those built. More conscription centers. We're just trying to find something to spend our money on, really. And speaking of money, it is time to make some trade centers. Actually, no. I want to turn this into a trade company in the deep woods and leave the rest outside of it. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think that was the plan I'd laid out for myself. So you, Silent Blade, are allied with, luckily, people within the deep woods. Yeah. So you are 55% Tannic, so I have to co-belligerize you. But yeah, I could get a lot done if I just declare this war. Imperialism, bring you in. That brings Barumond in, which is actually a good thing. We can co-belligerize all of you. Awesome. You go straight for there, and now you can walk in, and you are going to go up for Barumond's capital, which I don't know where that is, actually. I don't know where they moved it to. But we'll send you in this direction, because you'll find jobs over here. That is for sure. Start converting that on over. If your tier has fallen, very good. Move up to the... Oh, Bart. No, that's Beast Eater. That is Beast Eater. Looking to take pretty much everything in this war. Election, definitely going to re-elect. No reason to not at this point in the game. And we're not going to be able to take everything from Silent Blade here. Obviously, they have a lot of land. But we are going to take a good chunk of it. Okay, what is this guy's plan? That I don't know. We're going to send these 35 up to combine with this. No, we'll just send these 80k up. And then you 35 can continue to siege down here. You can make the run for the fort. You can run to right here. You are still waiting on one troop to be built. There we go. Now you can move down for this fort. Awesome. Yeah, these wars, they aren't really much. They're just kind of a distraction and something to do. We could take Admin early. I'm not really that concerned about it, though. Though we are over our governing capacity, and that would fix it. Would fix it. But then we wouldn't have admin points to core things with. And, you know, I don't know about that one. Damesphere deposit dwindling. Okay, well, rip. Go ahead up here. All right. Something over there happened, and we're maxed out on admin points. You know what? No. Let's check. Because my preferred peace deal is taking everything up in kind of the eastern side here of the deep woods. Because that means that I can then take this in the war as well. Yeah, something like that, I think, was my plan. So I need 481. Yeah, no. We don't want to spend a bunch of admin points right now. So I guess we'll just do... Actually, I can stab up. That's fine. It's a good use. Or a better use, at the very least. Okay, you make your way out towards Aelnor's capital. Just get them out of here. We don't need them here at all. You guys can split up. Same thing here. We don't need 80,000 troops standing there. Get all of that occupied. Very nice. Very, very nice. You should walk up pretty much uncontested and take that. Military coalition. Nah, yeah, whatever. You join a coalition all you want. Join a coalition all you want. I don't think you're going to do anything about it. And if you do, then we'll just crush you on our forts and it'll be fine. Literally that simple. Literally that simple. You need to come over here. We need to build you up to having a full stack as well. Kumarkand. Okay, well that is a problem actually. That means Eliza can probably join, right? No, not for 5 years. I don't really want Kumarkand in a giant coalition with people. It's a little late though. Who else could join? Vrorenmarch can. Oh, okay, no, actually that is a problem. Not that it will declare, but that it will simply cause issues and make them sit in a coalition forever, even if they don't plan on doing anything. I think it's fine though. If they do, they do. I'm not too pressed about it. Though this is definitely going to cause a giant coalition against us, but it's fine. If we fight a coalition, it'll be fun, right? People like coalition wars. Who doesn't love a good coalition war now and again? You don't want out? You're insane. Like, I've taken your capital. You've got nothing to lose in this war. You've also got nothing to gain. But hey, if you really want me to siege down your entire country, I'll do it. Like, so be it. Yeah, there you go. You're going to give me war reps now. And you're going to give me money. No, you're not. I don't really care that much. We make plenty of money. All right. Go ahead and give me 52 ducats. Thank you very much. Go away. Bring all of you back down. All right. We need to build a fort here in New Corvald. So let's go ahead and develop this a bit. Go ahead and put a level 6 fort here. Just for a first line of defense for defending against here. That way they can't just like walk into the deep woods. Though I do need to build forts on all of the gladeways. Except for the ones like into the mountain ranges. That's fine. But all the entrances, because gladeways have very limited supply limit. So it makes it really good for forts because they'll just sit there and they will die. They will die to attrition. Especially when you are a dwarf. Okay, make sure you guys are still moving around. You can go grab those. You can go and siege these. And that should be the end of the war. And yes, I will put in the admin efficiency thing before we peace out, don't worry. Excellent. Okay, Hold Your CAD is dug another level. We have encouraged development here. Go ahead and get that up to 60 so we can dig it even more. Thank you. Make sure that we expand infrastructure as well. Miltech early. Actually kind of tempting. Just to get those forts up and running, but I think there's just more value in developing, to be honest. Vertical Kozanad gets developed. Treasure map. There's a chance that we get an expedition target here for 14,000 crowns. I'm going to say no. I don't think we're going to make that money back. And I know that we have plenty of money, but something about that still feels very wrong to me. Very wrong to me. Okay, you're getting full annexed. Thank you. Sap Chopper. You are also getting full annexed. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and implement that Artificer privilege now. Yeah, we have to get rid of something. I like the free policies. We can get rid of the reform progress growth for now. It's not as necessary. We have to, I think, open it and close it again. Huh? What you mean? Oh, do we lose too much influence? And so because of that, we have less capacity? Yeah. That's exactly what happened. Okay. And because we're losing our Dames tier. And Dames tier gives you Artificer capacity, I'm pretty sure. It's coal and Dames tier. No, it's Precursor. Sorry, not Dames tier, Precursor relics. That's what I'm thinking of. Well, in that case, we are going to have to get rid of, I think, the free policy. Which is kind of unfortunate. We could get rid of the trade efficiency. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. It makes the Artificers a little mad. They'll get over it. We'll go for self-cleaning parchment. They'll get over it. We'll summon the diet. And less than one overextension sounds great. And then we'll have to peace out. So I do need to change the peace deal a little bit here. I need to be able to annex Vermin Husk in this war, or I would like to at the very least. So I can take it like this, which will make a lot of people mad, but I honestly don't care. I don't think there's much they can do about it. So we're going to go ahead and take all of that and core it all up. Did I just see a mission be ready? No, I'm going crazy. All right, well, here comes the dudes. If they're all joining, that means that they're all pretty confident that they could beat me. So let's bring everybody back to Orlghelovar, and create stacks that are good and ready for combat. Yeah. Are you getting annexed by Buvari still? Yeah, they're probably not wanting to join. That's why people are feeling confident about this. Okay, you go take care of them. Go ahead and give me a 40-40 stack here. Send you back out in this direction. Come at me, you cowards. I would love to take your land. All right, you go there. You go there. You build up another stack. And you can walk to this road right here. That'll be fine. Again, I don't think this is actually going to declare. It's just going to be annoying. Kugdir wants an alliance. No. No. You are too small. Too small for me to ally. I am sorry. All right, let's get our troops drilling here. Make sure they are ready to go for the war. Separatist sentiment? Yeah, it's fine. We'll take less devastation. Thank you. Mithril Arm Cartel Separatists. Yeah. We're getting up there, though. At this point, maybe it is worth it to take Miltech early. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Just so I can get all the forts upgraded to level 8. That one's almost done. You need to be level 8. You need to be level 8. So do you. So do you. All of you, definitely. Definitely. Yep. Anything that's blue becomes built upon. Now, we are upgrading some holds, which means we won't be able to upgrade those ones yet. But hopefully those holds aren't attacked. The only one that might is Holds Rocad. But, I mean, it's still a level 6 fort, which means it's still pretty good. All right, we'll build both of those up. You and you and you. Cool. I think that's all we need. I'll build forts on the teleporty bits as well, because the last thing you want is people just being able to use your teleporters against you whenever they want. Never goes well. Never goes well. And we're also going to build one here, because this is being cored, but I still want a fort in this area. All right, cool. I didn't take anything from Barmon, did I? Weird. Maybe I only took one thing? Not sure. It's whatever. Alright. You can go into the deep woods and start hunting people down. Let's bring our boats back to somewhere safe in case this war does end up popping off. I don't want to lose my boats for no reason. Yes. Everyone's mad. They want to rebel. I got it. It's fine. Everyone's fine. No reason to be angry. Let's start improving outrage countries. Yes. Siren Vari, separatists, and everyone wants to join coalitions, and who knows what else. You can go to Avdo Tunger. Deemsteer deposit is exhausted. Well, that's sad. Right. Increase stability, increase government reform progress, or get a bunch of money. I will take the government reform progress. Almost always worth it. Okay, you can stop drilling, and you can go help with the rebels. You can split up. I mean, I don't need 80,000 troops running around hunting rebels. That feels a little unnecessary at this point. Little bit unnecessary. I actually want you to go in here. Yep, there we go. Cool. Duranthil, okay. You need to stop drilling because you have to deal with those. You also just stop drilling. Man, I wanted to get some army drill, but apparently not. Apparently not right now. You can come down for these 23,000. Very nice. Okay. And there is our mission completed. So, invention of a decade. With the artificers put firmly back in line, our researchers can concentrate once again on developing new inventions. This microscope should soon finish the testing phase, and the Enlightened 10 will report back to us once Grand Glass Grinder officially presents his invention to them. We will watch his progress with great interest. The microscope. At last, Grand Glass Grinder has presented his finished microscope to the Enlightened 10. His design ingeniously avoids distortion by using two different types of lenses, one to magnify and one to focus the light into the eye of the viewer. It is modular, allowing a user to easily adjust the magnification and focus of the image by slotting in different lenses. He has even provided a portable version that fits in a monocle, sure to be a hit with workers who commonly have their hands full. Before the council and a group of assembled craftsmen and traders, he scoured the floor of the Grand Cavern and easily located the minuscule carved rune. Such was the power of his microscope that he correctly identified that the rune was carved using two tools of different bore and length by examining the strokes left in the rock. He has been appointed a position at the forefront of our own council and given free rein to oversee the production of the precisely manufactured lenses needed for these microscopes. With this invention, we stand poised to revolutionize many aspects of science. Already we have fielded research proposals for the examination of vegetation, volcanic rock, gib as haln, and dwarven flesh. We can only imagine what new knowledge this might bring, but we can be certain that once again Orlghelovar's position at the forefront of science has been magnified. This is the invention of a decade. Well, you might not want to look too closely at your own skin. There's a lot of bugs there, okay? There's a lot of bugs, and you just don't know it yet, but you will. You will. You'll find out, and then you'll be horrified whenever you think about yourself in that way. And you, dear viewers, will now also think of that. Think back to your science class and think about all the bugs that are on you right now. You're welcome. Just in case you forgot. Just in case you forgot. All right, Butter Candy Rebels. Yeah. Take you out too. Anybody down here? No, we're looking good down here. Beautiful Cavern Prophets. Okay. How big is the coalition right now? Manageable. That is a manageable coalition. All right, you head back to here. And what is this? The start of something new. In the chaos of the Serpent's Rot, we abandoned our scientific principles. Instead of conducting repeatable experiments and clinical trials of possible cures, we believed in every kind of half-baked idea and desperate theory. No, we didn't. We didn't have the Serpent's Rot. We had no infrastructure to deal with the masses of victims, no way to track the spread of disease accurately, and worst of all, nobody to analyze why the rot spread so quickly, or so swiftly and so destructively. The devastation wrought by the Serpent's Rot cannot be allowed to reoccur, and we must better than this. That is why today the Enlightened 10 have announced plans for a new and innovative project taking place in Orlghelovar, the construction of a dedicated center of dwarven medicine. Once complete, the finest medical scientists and alchemists and doctors in Orlghelovar will be relocated to positions just inside the new facility and put to work immediately. Their first task will be to determine what caused the Serpent's Rot, and their next task will be to prevent it from ever happening again. In the future, the facility will serve to research all diseases and ailments, new and old, that may affect dwarf kind. Although we have made many advances in other fields, a unified and scientific theory that explains why we suffer from diseases and infections still eludes us. It is the hope of the Enlightened 10 that this investigation into the Serpent's Rot will provide the foundation for just such a theory, and that eventually we may eliminate the threat of disease altogether. To begin our investigation into the rot, we will need the Center of Dwarven Medicine to be fully operational and access to the Serpent's Cave. As far as we know, the rot began from the cave. The progenitor of the rot may still be present, whether it is magical or mundane. The prime suspect is that for which the rot was named, the Serpent's corpse lying at the bottom of the cave, but we cannot jump to conclusions yet. Once our scientists have examined the area and taken samples from the cave and the serpent itself, the great investigation will commence. In parallel with the investigation into the Serpent's Cave, the Enlightened 10 have greenlit a knowledge-gathering operation to determine if any other nation has made progress in the study of diseases. A delegation of doctors will travel around Halan searching to see if any nation has made progress in the study of diseases. Obtain new missions. Okay. Dedicate doctors. We have at least 1,000 monies, and Orlghelovar has at least 90 development. Interesting. The Serpent's Rot has shown us just how vulnerable we still are. The real threat to progress is not found in hostile foreign governments, but rather these illnesses that plague the population without regard for race or standing. Our knowledge of medicine is worryingly lacking, and we are severely underprepared if such an epidemic should break out again. We need dedicated doctors that can commit all of their time to understanding this invisible, incomprehensible threat. Lose 200 admin, 1,000 crowns, and we get land attrition minus 20% till the end of the game. Right, centralize knowledge. One of the following must be true. If we own the origin of the Serpent's Rot, we can start investigating immediately. Or, we have to have a spy network of at least 75. Okay. Well, where did it start? It's going to show me? Okay. It started in Orlghelovar. Huh. Okay. Well, let's start to build a spy network up on these guys then. Because we're a very far way off from owning that ourselves, if we ever do. And in fact, we'll also grab a Diplo advisor to help speed that along. Where are you? Oh, almost fired you. All right, get you up to level 5. There we go. That should make it go a little bit faster. Lack of demand for jewelry. Okay. All right, you can get back to Orlghelovar. Do that. Segdir wants an alliance. Segdir wants an alliance. Now with Abdel Kanzad and the command, though Abdel Kanzad is taking a loss, as is Segdir. You know, I'm not... Actually, Abdel Kanzad lost a lot of land. A terrible amount of land, my god. I'm thinking we don't re-ally Segdir, because I do want to go to war with them in the command at some point. When's our truce up with Alizna? That is up in 95. That is a war that I want to make sure we jump on and do. That way they doesn't join the coalition. And I just want a lot of their land, so it would be unfortunate if they got in the way of that. All right, let's move you up here. Yep, we are now trading in exotic wood. All right. So what I want to do is add this state to a trade company because it has a center of trade. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then hopefully we can use this to get a bunch of trade power in the deep woods. And since this is the only center of trade here, it should do pretty well. Oh no, I just clicked the button too fast. I just randomly clicked which of the next researchers we're going to do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know what I clicked. You can go back and pause the video and see what I did. But I've got no clue, so I guess I will simply find out next time. Because that is where we're going to wrap up the episode for today. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.